Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Cold War Enhancement mod. So, we're going to go back. Now, we did have a save over here where we did go to the Russian Federation after having the plebiscite, but instead we can go back to where we saved. And we're going to do things properly. Namely, that was out of interest just to see what would happen. But now we're going to go back, and we're going to go back as the Soviet Union. As we do have ways to reform out of the hardcore dictatorship. So that's good. That's good. Can get out of it. Namely through, whereabouts is it? Yeah, here we go. Start drafting plans for democratization of the Soviet Union. So that's what we need to go for. Independent actions. Yeah, that's what we need though. We just simply need the Second Cold War, which is the 1980s technology. Second Cold War, yes, 1980. Not too far away. Okay, we are hemorrhaging cash. Does not help with how much we're spending here. We're going to increase tariffs significantly. Okay. I do need to roll back these reforms. That one's not too bad. Reduces militancy quite easily. We can attempt to send somebody into space. Where is it? Here we go. And we're actually successful. Fantastic. Lovely jubbly. Right, we can start the man mission. Awesome. Okay, I can influence the Congo. Sweet. Okay, so let's take a look at Europe at the moment then. So Germany is the one that we do need in our sphere of influence. The French have a huge amount invested there. Absolutely colossal amount. Definitely. So not entirely sure if we'd be able to really push them out. We'll have to see how things go. We do have East Germany, the GDR. Sadly, they're not a puppet. I would rather have had them as a puppet, but hey-ho. Yes, we'll participate here to reduce our infamy. Participate in the peacekeeping efforts in Jordan. Okay. I can get Luxembourg. And the Netherlands. We could actually create a new nation, the Benelux Union, which would be rather fun. Okay. Increase our influence over here in Turkey. No, I just went back to a earlier save. Basically, at the point when I saved where we had the plebiscite, I went back to that point. Because we can reform out of things using the actual in-game decisions. I.e. like democratization of the Soviet Union, so I prefer to go that way. Plus, it wasn't great for us going to the nationalists. We would have to wait another 10 years to even have any sort of election, so if we can go through democratization of the Soviet Union, we might be able to democratize it in a much faster way. We'll see how things turn out. Only a few more years anyway. Indeed, I'll show the decision over here. It is just down here. Let's find it. Yes, here we go. So start drafting plans for democratization of the Soviet Union. So we should be able to reform the Soviet Union in time. So that will be good. All we need is a Second Cold War, which is just about here. So it's only one technology away in the 1980s. So about 7 years we'll be able to go for that. Be able to go for the democratization of the Soviet Union, or at least attempt it. And that should be good. Okay. I'm very much looking forward to when we have liberals in control, so I can actually have the economy run by the capitalists, because god damn it. It's so much. And hello there, Mingster Kitty. I played as China with New World Order. It is hard. It is very hard. Did you play the Nationalists or the... well... was it Kuomintang? 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 I can't remember how you say it. I know it. Kuomintang? I just don't know how you actually pronounce it. Did you play as them or did you play as the Republic of China under Mao? I imagine Indonesia would be a rather interesting nation to play as, or even the Netherlands trying to hold on to Indonesia. Like, Indonesia really gives them some clout. Ah, the Nationalists, okay. Time to send an astronaut into space. See, when do I get access to that one? So I need the internet for that one. Which I think is the 90s. Yes. So some way away. Interestingly, both 1990. And a 5-year plan is available. Oh wow, we're actually successful in our first attempt. Fantastic. That's really good. Create a working space station. Sweet. Very good. It would be an interesting alternate history if the Nationalists actually did win. Let's see. Let's invest. Microcomputers. Oh, we're going to form a nation that is so ridiculous. It's going to be absolutely incredible. The thing is, we barely need to fight for it. Okay, so we're only cordial. The issue is there's not really any other nations expanding their influence here. So it's going to take us time. Construct a new palace for the people. Which is here somewhere. You think the event you could take would be at the top, but they're really not. Okay, I'll take that. Hella expensive. Ah, here we go. Alright. Capital province, factory throughput, and RGO throughput. Very good. Hello there, Eric. How are you doing, dude? Alright, let's increase our influence over here. Ideally, the French don't decrease our influence. Okay. Yeah, the sheer amount of money being made here. Oh, not bad, thank you very much. Looking forward to the weekend. Ah, thank you, Eric. Right, start building some of this infrastructure. It's going to help out the industry quite significantly. Infrastructure in the Caucasus would be nice. I'm still happy that we've retained Korea and China, at least Manchuria. It's going to be a great boon for our economy, which it continues to be. If I could turn these into states, oh my. Such a large amount. Yes, indeed, we are playing as the Soviet Union, though we will not always be the Soviet Union. Things will change in time. And they're going to change in a big way. Just need time to tick by before we can take the necessary decisions. So it seems we've had the breakdown of Yugoslavia. Now, these are satellite nations of Yugoslavia. I would have actually declared war if they had not been satellite nations to restore their course, but oh well. Let's see. Yeah, we've been banned. We're now part of the G8. That's very good. We'll launch the diplomatic mission with the United States. I will also lower our tariffs. Then again, I should use this opportunity to increase the administration. I just can't believe how expensive it is. I think what we'll do then is we'll start to increase it using these methods. Increase the amount of bureaucrats. And again, I don't know how many bureaucrats we need. Okay. We'll put it on clerks. Yes, we have control of East Germany. West Germany is independent. It is a great power though now, so that's rather interesting. Here we go. Austrian School of Economics. We do have a fairly large bit of influence now. Indeed, our influence is growing. The fact that we have access to Turkey, and the fact that we have a communist-controlled Turkey is very useful. That allows us through the Dardanelles, which is very handy. Importantly, it prevents access to the Black Sea through the Dardanelles. So damn handy. Okay. Not good. Okay, what do we have here? We'll support Indonesia. We'll support Indonesia then. I'd rather have United Nations. Okay. Right. The People's Republic of China and the Americans have joined. This is not looking good. The Jones have joined, okay. We might just propose a solution. I can only apologise about this Indonesia. Ah, that's not too bad. It's not the worst thing that could have happened. Not too bad at all, then. Yeah, there's a way to stay communist. You can actually form Eurasia. Let's see. Colonial crisis, ignore that. Where is it now? Yeah, there you go. So you go Eurasian Economic Community Ambitions, Eurasian Economic Community Single Market, then Currency Union, Economic Community, Defense, and then you form Eurasia. But we're not going for Eurasia. We're going for something larger than Eurasia. Well, at least that form of Eurasia. Okay. We'll ratify that treaty then, keep the Americans happy. Detente Cold War environment. I do wish after Eurasia was an option, but we could always conquer Africa. I suppose I could puppet it or sphere it. Not much difference. Okay. That tax efficiency is amazingly valuable. It looks like we have a lot of money, but we really bloody don't, do we? Yeah, you mean liberate. Okay, see, I can put education up and it's not too expensive. Indeed, NATO on one side, on the other, the USSR. Though we do have the Benelux over here, if I can get Luxembourg, we can form a new nation. Might actually happen. If I increase my relations with Luxembourg, we can actually get that done. Right, we can attempt to establish a space station again. And another failure. But we can keep trying. Damn, I should have gone for the actual points, their research points. Ah well. Okay, reactionaries. Infrastructure's been finished off. I suppose I might as well invest in the infrastructure of the Warsaw Pact. Would actually help us all out. At the end of the day, they are my puppets. It does increase my influence in the region, so that's good to have. There we go. Build it in Finland too. Lovely. You can see that does increase our industrial score by building while investing in other nations. It does definitely help us out. Right, the Great Depression. Low Cold War, tensions detente. The low militarization of both superpowers has lowered tensions to a new low. A lot of bonuses there. Ireland. Okay, so I could renounce the Marxist goals of world revolution. Renouncing world revolution is first a vital prerequisite to starting the detente. Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm going to save it just in case something big happens and I want to go back. I don't think it'd be too bad. But we'll renounce the Marxist goal of world revolution. Could be rather interesting. It's fine. I think I'm actually going to get Luxembourg. Fantastic. Awesome. Nice. How much are we actually producing then in terms of actual... Produce about just under 20% of the world's coal, 31%, almost 32% of the world's natural gas, iron just under 30, 27% of the world's oil, just a good amount. Okay, not much plastic. Righto. Let's steel then. Ah, here we go. 12% of the world's steel. Is there a difference between this and New World Order? There's some small differences. I couldn't really tell you at this point. There's been... I'd say you'd have to look through the changelogs. What are we wanting to achieve in this game? The largest nation? The largest single superstate. What's that for? Well, basically, this mod adds like a bunch of different industries for some reason. It's a cool thing, it's just probably not the best thing to do just because the game doesn't really understand it. Okay, in a few years now. Might as well take the flexible exchange rates. Increase the administration spending. What year does this mod cover? I believe it is from 1946 until about 2100. So a fair amount of time. Ah, goddammit. I need Belgium. Easy to get them back though. Okay, influence is rising quite quickly. The French aren't influencing, which is good news. Bam, bam, bam. Really looking forward to grabbing this. The Great Depression in China. We could increase the military, but we won't really be at war. And trust me, we can build a lot of brigades. Far, far too many. The population growth is absolutely insane. Just look at that population growth, it's absolutely incredible. Let's see. So 44.6% of the population is Russian. We have 19.4% being Chinese due to the fact that we hold on to Manchuria. A good chunk, 7.7% being Korean. So you can see here, almost 30% of the population of the Soviet Union is from those territories that we held on to. Definitely worth holding on to. For the sheer fact, it makes it easier to balance the budget. Yes, there's new unit sprites. Is there any way to get simulation? There is ways to get into simulation, I just can't remember how. Okay. Right, okay. So we took Luxembourg out of the French. Ah, hello. This Cold War and its competitive research efforts have created a more powerful research scientific complex than has ever existed before. Although we keep most of our developments a secret, almost everyone knows that the international nature of science and espionage as prominent labs mean that developments are quickly leaked. Okay. Cross-block partnership. That's actually really damn handy. Indonesia requests aid. Now notice that we do have a socialist party in Luxembourg, so we should have it much easier to get through. Notice as well is that they are part of the European Economic Community. Are the others? No, they're not. They're not. The French are. There's also a socialist party in France. The British are part of the European Economic Community. The Italians are not. The Austrians are not. Switzerland is not. Spain is not. Hello there, Lorenzo. How you doing, dude? Right, here we go. I'm going to actually reduce the opinion of the French. I can't, actually. I should be able to gain that influence faster, potentially. Europe. Open up your factories. Build you something random. How about jewellery? There we go. We're going to keep influence in here just to make sure that nobody else takes it from us. Okay. Looking forward to uniting the Low Countries under Soviet supervision. Well, we do have some assimilation actually from equality. Actually, no, that's negative to the assimilation. So if I go to order, which I need, either to be conservative, nationalist, or populist. So we can't change it for the moment in time. Okay, so we need market communism. That's what we need. It's not too far away now. Okay, allows construction of modern infantry. Indeed, uprisings. The Warsaw Pact will put it down. Okay, infrastructure finishing off. The Germans will put it down. I've not really invested in military technologies due to the fact that we're not going to need them. At least ideally we're not going to need them. Okay. Papua New Guinea. Right, so we do have the relations. So we will be able to take Luxembourg. And actually create a new nation under Soviet supervision. Which is going to be very, very handy. It was definitely worth improving their factories, or at least opening their factories up and building one. Okay, American-Soviet open market. That's good. All pops in the Soviet Union become 10% more market communism. And we actually get some very, very nice bonuses there. That's really going to help the economy out massively. Okay, I'm going to accept our differences for the moment because I do not want them out. New Secretary of the Central Committee. Again, failure. Okay, not long now. Canada's doing very well, actually. Decent industry. Okay, add them to our sphere. No. What do I need for this? Interesting. They're all in our sphere, but yeah, oh no, okay. Apparently they're not. How odd. I thought I added them to my sphere. Strange. Or did I add somebody else? I'm sure it was Luxembourg. Either way, not take us too long. Ride the 5-year plan. There we go. Increasing the factory throughput is going to be very handy. Okay, increase that investment. Honestly, it does not even matter if it's built. Battle Horizons. Okay, we're almost into 1980. Only moments away. Ideally, they'd be a puppet of mine. That would be nice. Okay, add them to my sphere. Right, then another sphere. That should be satisfied. Okay. It seems they need to have a communist dictatorship. So we have constitutional monarchy and constitutional monarchy in each of these. So eventually they should change over. We'll see friendship with the Chinese. Okay, we have a decent amount of research points accumulated. Just need to keep increasing that. Bum, 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 bum. Take that alliance. Satellites of South Africa. Come on, need a revolution over here. Hello there, tank. How you doing, dude? Right, US-USSR cooperation in the global economy. Yep, there we go. Reduces tax efficiency, but we do gain influence, and that's going to be quite good. Superpowers cooperating in international aid programs. And this is due to the fact that we have the Taunt. Right, we do have a lot of people to apparently influence. Right, send our troops. Declare war on Afghanistan. I'll have the Turks join. They have a lot of troops. Basically get the Middle East to join. Why not the Balkans? I don't need to fight this war myself. Okay. Could I gain access from Iran? Could do with influencing them. They are definitely a useful nation. Okay, there we go. We're in 1980. Second Cold War. We become the foremost superpower now due to the fact that we're at war footing. Therefore, our military score increases massively. Okay. We'll win the war in Afghanistan. Obviously through massive overkill. Yeah, there's a lot of troops here. I somehow feel that Afghanistan is going to lose. There you go, Warsaw Pact. There you go. Communist Afghanistan. Awesome. Right, here we go. So, we're going to start drafting plans for the democratization of the Soviet Union. How that works, I have no idea. Once again, failure. That is way too many. That sphere has very much grown. Interesting flag. Okay, there we go. Papua New Guinea. Okay, number 2 again. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Yeah, now see, as soon as I get internet, I can actually go for that. Apparently consciousness does need to increase, but it's not far. It's not far away. I mean, I could increase in consciousness. Somehow. Oh, but it's attract immigrants. I really don't know what to put for here. Doesn't make much of a difference. The nation's just so large. Okay, Pakistan. Nobody cares about Cuba. Hello, the salt treaties. That's about stepping down tensions, which is fine enough. So that expires in 1982. I'm going to be interested to see what happens then for, well, therefore after. At least then, we might be able to pursue democratization. Annals of Uzbek history. Curtail distribution. Ooh, personal computers. That's going to increase our efficiency in industry. Increase our administrative efficiency. It's not too bad, it's just incredibly expensive. Right, Iran. And I want more. Damn it. We will get it. Eventually we will get that Soviet space station. That's about the plot for about 1 million films. Okay, so the population is approaching about 500 million, which is a massive amount. Absolutely massive. Hello. A few interesting options down there. Okay, foremost superpower. What does that give us? Bipolarity is a distribution of power in which two states have the majority of economic, military, and cultural influence. Internationally or regionally, often spheres of influence would develop. God damn it. For example, in the Cold War, most Western and capitalist states would fall under the influence of the United States of America, while most communist states would fall under the influence of the USSR. After this, the two powers will normally maneuver for the support of the unclaimed areas, which in the case of the Cold War means Africa, Australia, etc. Cool. Right, I think it's in July 1982. Right, the 1982 Intifada. How is that going? Right, they're not at war right now. United Nations resolutions for the invasion of the Falkland Islands. Right. Or support intervention? Yeah, they're pretty fucked. The Americans aren't involved, which is surprising, but other nations are, like the Commonwealth. A few uprisings down here. The Germans can deal with that. Where is it? If only they could extend that, that'd be amazing. Ah, here we go. Okay. So do we have to go through each of these reforms then, I wonder? Right, so each one's about 2 years, it seems. Okay, so it's going to take us about 6 years in total then to drive a solidarity movement in Poland. Capitalism, it's going to be handy. INF Treaty. Well, I'll take that in alliance with India. Where's the INF Treaty? There we go. So we've always had the communist bloc on low militaracy. Well, militaracy. Militancy? Militancy, that's it. The reason being, we need cash, and they need cash. In the future, should we ever go to war, we would increase it. A ride once again to a space station. God damn it. So many failures. Okay, let's send some Soviet troops to help out. Ah, it seems I can't actually intervene. Okay. Now I should be able to. Oh, no, I don't actually have military access into Germany. That's interesting. We should release them as a puppet. Okay, new Secretary General. Well, Committee General. They will accept. There we go, finally. Awesome. So it's not long now until we have the internet. So once we have the internet, we should be able to do a lot of good things. Yeah, so look at 1990. This one is apparently 1990. Oh, okay. 1990. Yeah, 1990. Yes, there's some interesting things here. Zetaflop supercomputers. Okay, Philippines disputes our ownership of the South China Sea. I see you in court. To be fair, I did colonize that. Where the hell are they? Ah, Slovenia. United Kingdom offers to host the talks, okay. I could ratify this law over here. Ah, thankfully it's only prestige that we gain. Once again. Bloody hell, we are cursed. Right. It's pretty good to have that RGO throughput. That's definitely worthwhile. Okay, we're going to start increasing the amount of admin spending. See, the issue is that we have consciousness rather low. I would need to increase that. Though ideally, once we pass the last democratization reform, we should see something change. I do need the European nations to join the European Economic Community, though. Right, the Portuguese are in. So we know the French, the British, the death of Rezanov. The Italians are in. The Germans are in. What do you plan on playing? We're going to form a super duper EU. I think in this mod, it's really more about creating the super states. And it's like, yes, you can have all this warfare, but it becomes so unmanageable in my opinion. The Germans are trying to unify again. I don't know, I believe if I was to play this nation again, we would play a much smaller nation. Somebody a little bit more controlled. Egypt would be a rather interesting prospect. Possibly an African nation. Ah, is it a scroll speed? Okay. There we go, hopefully that's how. It stutters a little bit. I'm not entirely sure why it stutters. I've been thinking about this one for a while. Like, it stutters no matter what. Strange. Okay, Pakistan. Add you to my sphere of influence. Dev Yuri Androponov. Still seems rather weird. Honestly, I have no idea why it's doing it. Right, here we go. Okay. So we have this until 13th of August 1986. Indeed, thank you for the banana. I suppose I'll pick up the manufacturing method. Right, we've regained Germany. Bloody hell. One day we'll get that. That small little nation. Stagnation. Larger prize in Germany. Yes, we plan to create the EU super state, but a super duper EU state. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Remove them from the sphere of the United Kingdom. Now I wonder, if I lower this counter distance, will that have some help? Okay, we'll put down these rebellions. Loss of each. Wait, oh. I thought Austria got larger then for a moment. Where's that treaty? Ah, here we go. ...1985 Delhi Olympics. I'd imagine it'd be bloody warm there. Christ. How is India doing? So obviously they're a great power. 208. Large population. Not much smaller than China's. May as well take that. That tax efficiency would be very nice. Could afford things like never before. Okay, so I could ratify the Geneva Convention on the status of refugees. Hello there, Ryan. Okay. Low corruption society, very good. Yeah, just look at the difference that's made. Again, she's going to fail again. Yeah, I'm a freaking psycho. Okay, at least can invest more now into administration. Canada. We definitely are seeing a lot of socialism in the world. There we go, Pakistan too. Just need a Iran now and then we can control a good chunk of Central Asia. Pretty much all of Central Asia. Okay, the Chernobyl disaster. Might as well start military research, see what we can get going. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, the Netherlands, I need to have them change their regime. Okay. We'll acquire nerve agents. Do that. And leave it at that for the moment in time. Sectors of the Soviet Union. Oh, okay, launched a reform. Interesting. The chemical trinity. Max chemical warfare capability. We have the means of targeting high to low value targets. See, a lot of these things are rather interesting because it does allow you options in war. Okay. Get the structural weakness of the Eastern Bloc fence. Our planned reforms have been years in the making. Now that they are completed, we can begin implementing the reforms. This reform will begin a chain of events that will be fraught with risk, but that can pay off with massive benefits to the USSR by allowing us to transform our nation to socialist democracy and socialist utopia. Let's take a look. I'm rather interested to see how things go, actually. Not gonna lie. Whether that's going to be in, right, equal opportunities, of course. Except the UK to host the talks. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, the Germans are getting rather uppity. They could be dealt with rather easily, though. I need regime change. Now the good news is we're not far away from the internet, so once we have the internet we can start to get things rolling. Since we will have a event chain regarding democratization. I've honestly never done this before, so it's going to be rather interesting to see how this could turn out. It talks about massive benefit to the USSR, so I wonder what that could mean. Okay, here we go. The 6 Warsaw Pact countries of Eastern Europe, whilst nominally independent, were widely recognized in the international community as the Soviet Union satellite states between 1945 and 1989. All had been occupied by the Red Army in 1945, had Soviet-style socialist states imposed upon them, and had very restricted freedoms of action in either domestic or international affairs. Any moves towards real independence were suppressed with military force, such as happened in the Hungarian Revolution and the Prague Spring. So I can reform the system. So we will reform the system. Ideally, this reformation will be paid for by a unsuccessful bloody attempt once more. Okay. Yeah. Establishing a space station in space, as opposed to building a space station in the ocean. I suppose there's not much of a difference. I mean, if you could build something to work in the ocean, it would work in space. More or less. War trial for Macedonia's war crimes, will veto. Okay, you have Danzig. Bloody Germans can't let go of Danzig. Okay, 3rd generation. Sorry, surface-to-air missile. Hmm. Supersonic commercial jet. Okay, what do we have over here? Civil defense. The Montreal Protocol. Here we go. So we have choices of doctrines, apparently. Yeah, we have a lot of research saved up. Hold a joint military exercise with a allied nation. Select a military doctrine that focuses on deterrence. Self-defense. Soviet self-defense. Gonna focus on offensive. We'll go with deterrent. There we go. So the Montreal Protocol. Set a strong civil defense policy. And we'll establish a polar military base. There we go. Established. Lovely. Yes, we... Oh, hello. We will reform the system. Yes, I decided to go back to the point when I made a save, and I've decided to go through the different reforms that were possible. So we have made it through all of them, and we are now seeing an event chain regarding Reformation. I don't know what it could mean. Okay. The August coup seems to succeed, but the masses of its citizens who taste of freedom, possibilities to open up economic liberalization. So I could drown in blood, or we cannot change the tide. We'll drown it in blood, and we're going to see what happens. Eventually we can reform. The ABM Treaty. There we go. So as soon as we get market communism, we can really have things evolve. The Baltic Way. The Baltic Way, or the Baltic Chain, was a peaceful political demonstration that occurred on the 23rd of August 1989. Approximately 2 million people joined their hands to form a human chain spanning over 600 kilometers. Never heard of it. Across the three Baltic states of Estonia, Latvia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Illegally incorporated as a republic since the Soviet Union, and by the 50th anniversary of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Interesting. Right, the final round of the Soviet Union's collapse. Well, here we go. Freedom has prevailed. So, we have once again become the Russian Federation. I feel like I'm almost cheated now by these reforms, but then again I suppose it is inevitable that this would happen. So this is fine, we're going to pull back to the border, and now we can focus on actually democratization, liberalization of Russia, and preparations for the superstate. The West may think they've won, but in fact they've lost to Subversion. We have a lot of bloody forces. I think it's time to annex Korea. Okay, start an election strategy. Patriotism. Choose your election strategy. Ah, okay. There were still communists, which is rather interesting. Leningrad to St. Petersburg. I'll join. Jesus, how much infamy? 50 infamy, are you kidding me? So we do have a few options here, like Greater Russia. Finally gives us a call there. It's not worthwhile then, is it really? Okay, actually no, we need to start increasing party popularity of the Liberals. Those would be the party to take us through. Under the bipolar world? Okay. Concerning the oligarchic influence. So we still have Kaliningrad. See, it would be interesting to keep the USSR together. Right, here we go. Give it back. Allow this to happen. Okay, we have reunification of Germany. I honestly didn't expect... See, it's rather interesting. It gives you the impression that there's a benefit to choosing the reforms. Oh well. Liberalize the market. Fuck my life. Where are they? If only they would go to the top and stay at the top. Oh, there's OPEC. Ah, there we go. Liberalize the market. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we're losing a lot of cash and we'll change things soon. Okay, so we have Crimea. Shall we reform the empire under the Tsar? We're gonna reform it under a Führer. Interesting that we have Belarus. Belarus. Yeah, we lost control of a lot of nations there. Okay, inauguration of our new president. Low income rates. Well, low interest rates. Modify that treaty. Okay. Construct that. New Parliament building. Private funding for the space mission. Follow the People's Republic. Okay, so we do have to increase our influence with these nations. Ah, what of Ukrainian control over Crimea? Okay. Socialist Party blocked by scandal. Okay, medium world tension. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they gave in. Okay, now we're losing a lot of cash. Okay, turns out being liberal is pretty bad. We're losing cash. A lot of cash. Okay. It's definitely the tariffs. It's not good. Not good, not good. Yeah, why do you think America's trillions of debt? Yeah, it's not far off. Yeah, I just need a few years. Okay, loss of Serbia. So we do have the Kazakh state that is free. Ah, Manchuria was released as well, that's a shame. Korea has been reunited. Ah, boo. I honestly don't see what the benefit of that event chain was then. That was a long time just when I could have gone for the plebiscite decision. Intriguing. Okay. Well, basically, at the end of the the first stream, we went obviously with the plebiscite decision, so then in the second stream, I decided to go back to where we saved it, and then we went on to go throughout the Democratization event chain, and apparently it leads to the same thing, which is rather interesting, so I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look at that event chain and see where it was going. Since we're planning on making Eurasia, India and China. I wish. If it was easy to conquer them, I wish. I suppose you could puppet them, but that'd be difficult. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, we have a Russian army over here. Okay. A few reforms here. Support the disenfranchised. Interesting. I did cast this spell to annex them. Okay. Light deforestation. I went into the 90s. Okay. What happened to the USSR? We went through the event chain, and turns out it doesn't lead to anything better. In fact, it makes it pretty much the same. Okay, we can set up a few missions here. Though at the moment I can't afford that. Right, we do have a few market communists in here. Some traditionalists. Right, we're in the 90s, awesome. Where is it? Okay, early network and then onto the internet. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Right, there we go, we have the internet. That's really expensive. A lot of these things are expensive. I should have saved up a larger amount of cash. Hello, what was that? Okay. So a republic. It's crazy research, right? More like I just have a lot of research points saved up. Oh, thank God I gained money there. Okay, it seems like... Actually, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to proceed from here. Ooh, handheld devices. Content internet. Okay, let's change our national priority. Ideally something that would make me money. Okay. That's what we were on before. Hmm. Right, one of these must be true. Current government is market communist, or all of the below. How the flag market communism. Trade policy is free trade. Russian-American free trade deal. Bam 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 bam. Yeah, it's difficult, to say the very least. Okay, let's see. Maybe I do have to get market communists. Okay, change your loyalties, people. Okay. So if I was to hold an election, obviously the Liberals would sweep the victory. The Communist Party of Russia Reformist. Need that one to grow. So I have to give things time. Like, you can create the largest nation as Russia. It's just irritating to get there. Alright, Montenegro. I am bleeding funds as well, so this is not fun. How is the industry? It's not too bad, actually. I mean, once the industry sort of sorts itself out and starts making a lot more money, then we could survive. Okay, that's going to be handy. Bum 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 bum. Islands in. Okay, yeah, we need to do something soon. Otherwise we are going to go bankrupt. I'll take that deal. Okay, at least I can bring that back up, so that's not too bad. It's just I'm going to be screwed. Okay, universal voting. Okay. Good. Actually, I will sign that too. Entry port. Okay, build local reform support. Okay, hopefully these technologies will boost the economy enough to keep us competitive, or at least afloat. Lord knows we need them. No. Bam 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 bam. I do still have some puppets out here, so that's interesting. Seems like these are communist states now. Okay, they're liberalizing. Yeah, I should have really saved up more cash. Yeah, UN World Conquest. Ah, here we go. At long last. Right, an open market trade bloc ambition. Finally the first step. European Union ambitions. The Russian Federation should become a member of the European Union. The Russian Federation is a European country. The Russian Federation is a democratic country in our ambition. And it is our political consensus, but it is also our clear consensus in our society that the Russian Federation should become a member of the European Union. European single market. Big boost there. Okay. Fantastic. So we have a member of the European Union now. Renew the European Accord of Friendship. Join the European Investment Bank. Okay. So, commodities and speculation. Yeah, we're about to run out of money, so we're going to go bankrupt. I don't know, let's see if we can destroy the navy, that might help. I wish I still had Manchuria. Yeah, I made like no difference. Okay, lower that spending. Not that it makes much difference. Okay. And we're about to run out of money. Honestly, nothing much I can do about it. So if we go bankrupt, we go bankrupt. Ah, here we go, we can join the Eurozone. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that does. Join the European Investment Bank. Not entirely sure what that does. Ah, I see. Can I revise that? Self-defense, cheapest. Where is it? Join the Eurozone. Ah, here we go. Nice boost. Fantastic. Isn't there a better party you could switch to? Yes. But I'm held captive to the fact that we're a republic and I can't elect a party unless we really boost that party popularity. Okay. I suppose the Russians went bankrupt anyway, so we can recover. Be fine. Not really, but okay. It just seems incredibly difficult to make money. Okay, what do we need now to join the next step? Right, commodities and speculation economies. Okay, which is 2007. God fucking damn it. That's a long time away. Actually, I don't know. If communists do take over again, I can put the tariffs up majorly high. Should really be encouraging to be conservatives, but oh well. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Interesting. So they become an international zone. That's rather cool. Yeah, like, are we going to go bankrupt at some point? Because we are in fucking major debt. There's like debt and then there's debt. Bloody hell. There's just nothing in the National Bank. I don't know how we're going to make it to 2007, ladies and gentlemen. I really do not. Need another party to take over. But indeed, that will come in the next session. So, this is been a rather interesting session. So we have finally been able to join the European Union. I don't know if it shows yet. We're part of the European Economic Community. So, as time progresses, we will be able to use that to further centralize power, and eventually we will become the European Union. So we will have a European Union that stretches from Lisboa all the way to Vladivostok and further. That is going to be fun. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now. See you all very, very soon.